My country people, do you know you can be successful wherever you are? You can be successful without running away from your mother's land. You can be successful wherever you are, only if you know the keys of life. If you know the keys of the kingdom, the precepts of life, the principles of life, the laws of life, you can be successful anywhere you are. You don't no need of there will not be any need for you to jackba running to desert, running to Mediterranean Sea to go and buy. You know you can. You know it is high time you going to fight the demon in your land, other than to be looking for the demon in the strange man's land. Because it's better for you to fight the demon in your land, in Nigeria. The people that have hijacked the system, is better you speak truth to power in order that the system to be normal, from abnormality to be normal. It will be better for your children and your children's children, other than to jackba idea. Listen to this.
It means you don't need to change your country to be successful. A lot of people think if I can just make it to a certain country, I'll make it in life. I have gone to countries where people have left their homes, and today they are sweeping the streets in that country, and they have a lower job in that country than they had in their former country. And some of those people having to go back to their countries because they thought that the country determined their success. Some of you think if you were to leave the Bahamas and go to America, you'll make it. Believe me, it's not a matter of where you are located. The issue is, do you know the laws of success? Secondly, principles and laws are permanent. That means they are the same for Moses as they are for you today. Laws do not change. Number three, principles and laws work everywhere and anywhere. Again, that's important. They work in the midst of a crisis, or they work where there is no crisis. They work anywhere, anytime. Number four, principles and laws are not partial. That means laws don't work for certain race of people and then don't work for some other race of people. Laws work for all people. Laws don't work for fat people or skinny people or cute people or white people or black people. Laws work for people if the people work the laws. Number five, principles and laws guarantee success. The only way that you can guarantee something if you follow its instructions. And this is why, again, success is predictable. You can guarantee results if you follow the laws. If you are failing in your life, try and study what laws you are violating. If you are succeeding in life, study the laws you are obeying. There's no mystery to life. And most of us are hoping to succeed in life and don't understand the laws that are established by God to succeed. Principle number six, principles and laws never can be broken. Why? You cannot break a law. The law breaks you. Don't think you can violate a law and still be successful. It's like running a red light hoping you won't get an accident. You know, you break laws, then they break you. So if you want to be successful, don't try to take shortcuts. Don't try to find your way of doing things. There are laws established in life by the Creator that everyone has to follow. And anyone who follows those laws have the same results. That means point number 7. Principles and laws are inherent and their judgment is inherent. That means that you don't need to be punished if you violate a law. The punishment is in the law. If you put your hand in fire, no one has to burn you. You violate a law, you get burned. And so it is with everything in life. God doesn't really judge us. The laws he built into life judges us. You have sex, well, you get pregnant, who do you blame? Well, you violate a law of fidelity or the law of self-control, and now the judgment is built in you have conceived a child. And now you want to create another law of violating that baby by committing adultery. And now you kick in a judgment of guilt for the rest of your life. But that child might have been like Miles Monroe. So now you sit around with this guilt because you violated law after law after law. The way you fix that is you decide, I'll never break another law again. That leads to point number 8. Principles and laws protect the product. When you obey the laws laid down by the manufacturer, you don't need to worry about protection. They protect you. Do not fornicate. Well, you can never be pregnant if you don't fornicate. It protects you. You don't got to wonder whether, I wonder if I'm pregnant. I wonder if I'm pregnant. Well, if you had sex, you better wonder all night. But if you never had sex, you can't be pregnant. So the protection comes in obedience to the law. When you stop at a red light, you don't need to worry about getting arrested. The protection is in the law. So guilt comes when you break a law because you're no longer protected by that law. So it is in life with success. Now, that takes me to my point here dealing with God's economic plan. I want to just read this verse again because we're going to zero in on these 4 principles of God's plan for your prosperity. Now, people want to know, does God want you to be successful and prosperous? Let's read Deuteronomy 8, verse 17. You may say to yourself, God says, my power and the strength of my hand has produced this wealth for me. But you must remember, the Lord your God, it is He who gave you the ability to produce wealth, to confirm His covenant that He made to your fathers. God is not against you becoming wealthy, but He wants you to remember where it came from. Secondly, this verse tells us how to become wealthy. And wealth in this verse doesn't come from God in the sense that God gives you money. Read it carefully. What does God give you? The ability to produce. Write that down. Wealth comes from finding your ability to produce something.